Welcome to part 6 of Let's Play Guitar Hero Smashes. We're back with I Wanna Rock, and this is a song that I FC'd, but it's one of those cases where it's amazing how just one note, or in this case 2 notes, can make a song so difficult to FC. This one took me a lot of work just because of 2 strumming notes in the first guitar solo that are really close together. It was really hard for me to do that for some reason, to get that fast double alt strum there. Hold on. Again, I haven't seen these animations in so long. I gotta look at it. Huh. But anyway, that first solo it pissed me off. And then the first time, as is the case a lot of times, the first time I made it through that first solo when I was actually trying to FC it without missing a note, I was so nervous about missing in the second solo that I did. But then I got over that pretty quick. I think it was actually the next try after that I got it. But damn, those 2 really quick strumming notes. Ugh. That was what kept me from seeing the song for just so long. But finally I got tired of seeing it with regular 5 black stars on it there in quick play. And I was like, you know what, no, that's it, I'm doing this. And I did it after, I think it was like 3 or 4 tries, maybe 5. But still, it was hard for me in the sense that it took me much longer than I feel like it should have to actually just get it FC'd in terms of just time of playing the game, not necessarily actually sitting down and trying to FC it. Other than the solos, this song is, as you can see, not very hard. I think some of these songs in this middle area of the game, I guess you could say, that happy medium, it's the guitar solos, I think, that makes it for the most part for a lot of these songs in this area of their career. It's that the main riffs, you know, they're relatively easy. They're a little more difficult than obviously the first section, maybe the second section, but they're really not that hard, and I think, at least it seems like the trend in this section is hard guitar solos, easy riffs. But as we get past this section is when it starts to get just difficult period throughout the entire song. Which is, I'm hoping it won't affect my ability to have interesting commentary. I'm hoping I'll be able to actually play without having to completely focus on the gameplay and well, I'll put it this way, and not neglect the commentary. But we'll see. I think this is the first solo here. Yep, let's see if I can get those strumming notes. Ah, see right there, that was it. I missed it. It's 2 little green strums. It pissed me off. But this is a fun song again. Like, I like a lot of the songs in this section. A lot of them are really fun to play, with the exception of Them Bones, which is okay to listen to, but I don't really like playing it, to be honest. Which is why I wanted to FC it, so I could just get that out of the way and not have to worry about it anymore. Ooh, I felt like I was going to miss a note there, but I didn't. Man, it's weird how a lot of these songs I find them fun, but I've never played them. For whatever reason. I really couldn't tell you why. Woo. If it weren't for those 2 strumming notes, I probably would have seen that. Okay, I gotta start playing these songs again. I've been sticking with the last section for too long. Oh, there you go. Well, now on to the next section. I think that's section 4. 1, 2. Yep, section 4. We're on to section 4, the London sewage system. We'll be back with Carry On, Wayward Son in just a second. Okay, we're back with Carry On, Wayward Son. And this is one, again, I've seen it, but damn was it difficult. is because of the ending, the very last solo. There was one part that was it went from chords to regular notes a lot. It was, let's see if I can demonstrate it when it first pops up here. It was orange and blue chords with blue hammer-ons in between them. So once the actual highway pops up, it kind of looked like that. And I just couldn't get that part without missing a note, because I hate doing the kind of hammer-ons that's a chord and then you just let go of one of them to do the hammer-on, because a lot of times if you let go just a millisecond too soon after the chord, then it won't count. And when I up and down strum, like I said before, I'm bad at that, so that frustrated me too, because that wasn't working. But I finally did it one day. I mean, this one took me a really long time to FC. But again, I did it, so I was happy. And since then, I actually haven't played this song again, just because of the fact that it was so difficult for me to FC that I got sick of it. It's a good song, though. I really enjoy playing it when I play it, and I enjoy listening to it. It's a good song. It's just that frustration that made me not want to play it anymore, you know? I'm sure... are you serious? I never missed during the first solo. I'm sure a lot of you have stories like that, of songs that you enjoyed playing, but because of some frustrating issue with it like that, you just got tired of it one day. It's a common issue. Ooh, random tapping for no reason. Yeah, that's how it is. This is a fun section to play. I've always liked the acoustic kind of... I don't know what it is about it. It's just there's something different. There's something unique about the style of play that the acoustic parts of these songs have. And the fact that they're so rare makes it... Oh my god, are you serious? It makes it unique in that sense. Where am I going with this? I kind of lost my train of thought. I don't know, they're just so fun because it's a unique style, and that what makes it unique is the fact that it's so rare, I guess is what I'm saying. You don't come across it a lot so often. There. Boil it down to that. And it's fun, it's difficult, it's different. It's a refreshing change from the almost, geez, I don't know how to describe it. It's the style that the electric guitar has for most of these songs. It's fun to play, but you get too used to it and it almost seems too streamlined. Oh, this is more freeform, it's cool. Sure, there's less hammer-ons, and I enjoy my hammer-ons, but it's cool to have some cool acoustic style stuff every now and then, you know? I think I'm repeating myself a little bit too much. Oh. I like the next short little guitar solo. It's actually my favorite part of the song. It's after this, after the keyboard solo. Yeah, keyboard solo. Well, it's an organ solo, but whatever. I just like this next solo because it's short, sweet, it's fun. That right there. I don't know what it is. Something about that little motion is just satisfying. This is a cool song. You'll always remember, carry on. This is a cool song, it's fun to sing. That makes me think about some songs where you really like them, you really want to sing them. This isn't one of those cases, but there's those songs out there that are really fun, but you can't sing it because you can't understand a word the singer says, so you can't learn the lyrics. You actually have to look it up to see what the hell he's saying. And it sounds, you know, he's so just, geez, I guess incomprehensible, for lack of a better word, that you're not even sure if the lyrics you found online are correct. Those are always fun situations. But usually I just take the lyrics I find online as the gospel in terms of just what the lyrics are. So There's the part right there that I always fuck up on. I got it that time for some reason. I guess it technically wasn't in the last guitar solo then. Whoops. Jeez, missed the blue button when I was tapping. There you have it. Carry On, Wayward Son. It's one of the better songs in Guitar Hero. One of the more frustrating. Oh my god, that note streak. I'm sorry, I gotta zoom in on that. Wow. What a coincidence. That's weird. That right there, that note streak made the entire song. We'll be back with Miss Murder in just a second. Oh, we're back with Miss Murder, and we'll just go ahead and play this one. This one, I FC'd it on Guitar Hero 3, but not on this version because of the alt strumming at the end. For some reason on Guitar Hero 3 was a lot easier for me than on this version. I think the alt strumming on the Guitar Hero 3 version at the end was actually slower, to be honest, than this one, which made it easier for me. And also, I think I think the timing windows on the notes on Guitar Hero 3 were just generally a lot bigger than on this game. Not to mention the infinitely large timing windows for the hammer-ons on Guitar Hero 3. This is a fun song. This is another one. Again, see what I mean? Around this area of the game, this is a really fun song, but I never play it. And I think that's because of that strumming part at the end. It's one of these songs I feel like I should be able to FC, but that damn strumming part makes it frustrating for me. It's also just a cool song to listen to. I remember back when this was first introduced on Guitar Hero 3, because I was nowhere near as good back then, obviously. That last part of the song we just passed was so difficult for me. I'm not using the hammer-ons. I missed a note. I really like this style of Guitar Hero, but one thing I really liked about the later Guitar Hero style, Guitar Hero 5 and Warriors of Rock, is they introduced chord hammer-ons, which when I first saw them, I thought, whoa, that's really weird. You know, it took me a little bit to get used to, and I thought it would be really difficult because of the fact that I didn't know I never knew. But they're actually really simple and not very fussy at all. I think chord hammer-ons, for the most part, are actually easier to get than normal single-note hammer-ons. At least when they're on their own. If you get a long stretch of chord hammer-ons that just go on and on, like at the beginning on Warriors of Rock, there's at the beginning of Sudden Death, that part, if you get something like that, it gets difficult. But if you get one or two by themselves, then they're really easy. And they make me feel like I'm doing really good. So they're fun. And also made some songs easier. But this is still my favorite style. This part is really fun. My favorite part of the song, actually, is the chorus here. This is the part right here that I have a terrible time with for some reason. See, look at that. I can't even get like a ×2 multiplier. It's ridiculous. think I'm strumming too fast, to be honest. I don't know what it is about that part. I just cannot get it, no matter how hard I try. If anyone has any tips for me on that, I know it sounds weird coming from me, but if anyone has any tips, I would love them. Because I cannot keep a rhythm with up and down strumming for some reason. It's really hard for me. Okay. But I guess that comes down to I'm more of a fretboard-oriented player than a strum bar-oriented player. I liked the Guitar Hero 6 controller, the Warriors of Rock controller. That had a really good strum bar for up and down strumming, but mine broke. It's sitting over there in the closet. I even pre-ordered Warriors of Rock so I could get that special axe sides for it. Well, I'll continue this when we come back. We'll be back with Thunderkiss 65 in just a second. Yep, we're back with Thunderkiss 65, and continuing what I was talking about. It really sucked, because with that controller, I could always get all of the up and down strumming, all of the alt strumming, every time. That strum bar was perfect, but now I'm left with this. I'm not even sure which Guitar Hero game this came with. I think it might be a Guitar Hero 5 controller. But I got it on Amazon. It's actually been very faithful, working for me for so long, but I wish that I had the other controller just because of how great the strum bar was. By the way, I did FC this song too. I'm not sure if I'll be able to this time. Oh, there that goes. Yeah, I'm not going to try over and over until I get an FC because, well, this is just a candid thing. I'm not actually just going to aim for the perfection and keep on trying. This isn't scripted either. I'm just coming up with stuff as I'm saying it, so it's completely off the cuff when I'm playing. By the way, at this point, I have figured out a way to break up the episodes. So, and I think that you guys know that by now since you've already watched a few. But still, thought it was worth mentioning. I don't know, I FC'd the song. This song, I FC'd it, to be honest, so I wouldn't really have to worry about it anymore. I don't really find it that fun to play. While it's pretty cool to listen to, I don't like playing it, to be honest. It's not that it's hard for me, I just don't find it very fun to play. It's cool to listen to, not very fun to play. Find it kind of boring. But still, I gotta play all the songs, so. Yep, that's the point of going through the career. I actually did get my FC of this song on film, so let me know if you want me to upload it, and I suppose I can upload my FC of this. I guess this part's okay to play. Do good at the solo, then fuck up to you. That's life for you. This is one of those songs that if I play it, I'm playing it more just for the music, to listen to it, than actually for the fun of playing. I will admit, the guitar solos are fun, they're interesting. But the song as a whole, I don't really like playing. If I'm going to play, I'm going to just play the guitar solos. I'm going to go into practice and just play those sections. This song is actually, if I'm going to be honest, pretty hard for this section of the game, considering the guitar solos. They have a very unique and weird style to them. I think they'd be pretty difficult for a player who's just going through on Expert for their first time. But I guess that's the point of the game. You gotta throw in a few curveballs, you know? A few little difficult parts like that. And also we're just getting later in the game, so things are getting harder. So yeah, fun times. We'll be back with Mother in just a second. That's it for this episode. We'll continue with Mother next time on Let's Play Guitar Hero Smash Hits.